if you are a buyer of stocks in the, or rather pre-IPO shares, is there going to be a change in the market scenario for you? Is the question, right, Sajeet? And maybe if SEBI is saying that you believe that a pre-IPO platform, a pre-IPO trading platform, could come in sooner rather than later, which is so interesting news.
Yes. So what SEBI is saying is that it wants to look at a pilot where it will allow trading of shares which are going for IPO. So a pre-IPO trading platform. Now there is two ways to look at it. So currently a lot of shares get traded in the private market. Many of them are expected to go for an IPO, but they may not have filed an DRHP. Now SEBI is not looking. I'm sure the details will come in the paper or the pilot when they start.
Yeah.
But
more
they will
importantly,
say,
the focus is
the
platform आ रहा है.
प्लेटफॉर्म आ रहा है. प्लेटफॉर्म मोस्टली वही होगा जहाँ पर DRHP फाइल हो चुका होगा. तो आपके पास शेयर्स पड़े हैं कोई कंपनी के और एंड यू वांट टू ट्रेड इन देम and the company has filed a DRHP, then you can go and use that platform to trade.
Yeah, the point is, I think this is a big step. Why? Because the pre-IPO market is red hot in India right now, right? And therefore, if there is a platform which gets liquidity in this market, तो ये market में missing क्या है? आपने शेयर ले लिए, कल आपको बेचने, आपको 100% confirmation नहीं है कि 24 में बिक जाएंगे. If there is a platform which can do this and lower the costs of matchmaking for the buyer and the seller, which a platform would do, promoted by SEBI would do, I think this is a big.
It is, and also the fact is that over a period of last 1 or 2 quarters, SEBI has now put in place a requirement of all companies having 100% demat. So then the trading becomes much easier in that sense. Deposit fees, custodian, everything. Currently, if you know how it is done, a broker is is a matchmaker. He calls 10 people, he gets 5 people saying that okay, I want to sell, and then at the end sometimes the prices are running up so fast that even if there is a buy order, they say, oh, I don't have to sell.
Commitments नहीं हुए, order commit नहीं हुआ. So therefore, simply put, if this platform comes in, better price discovery, you would presume, more liquidity, more dependability of selling, and I dare say a market will not become as big as the listed market, but a market which becomes very, very large over a period of the next
week.
And a liquid market, but also a large market.
Yes.
Much larger than what it is right now.
More important is a security for retail investors.
Yeah.
Because now all the private companies are selling at smaller lots as compared to earlier, where the minimum lot size has to be 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs or something. Now,
ऐसा नहीं है.
A few thousand rupees and you can get a minimum lot, which is there. The second part is that all the defaults which will not happen. Third is that SEBI can monitor it. And because it was a private market, your complaints and SEBI, it was outside the jurisdiction of SEBI. Now the monitoring can happen. So these are the few things which are good in that sense. But one negative news is for the brokers who are doing it, their income from commissions may come down because now it becomes
but it is fine. No, it is good because it's good for the end consumer.
Yes, it was an additional income for many of them in that sense, and many of them had big books in that sense. There are 4 or 5 big brokers who have a parallel book for private markets. Now all that will collapse and come into moderated platform, and then as and when there is something which is there, the trading stops maybe just before the RHP, and then you have to go into the IPO mode.
Perfect. So good news for everybody in the private markets, in the pre-IPO markets. Thanks so much for tuning in.